Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a very long time since I have filmed. If you guys are new here, my name is Kylie, and the reason why I have not put up a video in like a month is because I actually just had a baby. I had him on January 1st. His name is Kenai, and we have just been enjoying all of the newborn snuggles and everything. He's actually currently sleeping in his room over there, so sorry if you can hear his white noise, but I'm gonna try and get this video done before he wakes up. But today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking all about the things that I did and didn't use that I packed in my hospital bag. I loved watching these videos before I packed my hospital bag because I just loved seeing what people packed and didn't use, and I feel like it just helps you really prepare for your hospital bag. So if you guys are expecting or plan to be expecting soon, this video is definitely for you. Hopefully it can give you some tips and help you figure out what you should pack in your hospital bag. I was definitely surprised with the things I did and didn't use, so hopefully this helps. Also, she's probably going to be squeaking this entire video, so it's just how videos are going to have to be if I want to get them done with a baby and a puppy. So hopefully you guys don't mind that, but if you aren't subscribed, make sure you do hit that subscribe button before we get started. Give this video a thumbs up if you want more like newborn tips, and hopefully I can get back into a better routine of filming videos because I definitely miss doing them for you guys, and I'm ready to just get back into normal routine and start filming again. Yeah, if you guys want to see what I did and didn't use in my hospital bag, then let's just get started. So I'm actually going to pull up on my iPad the hospital bag video that I filmed before I went to the hospital. Obviously, I did a video all about what I was packing for the hospital, and so I'm going to kind of watch through this and I'll pause it, tell you guys what I did use and what I didn't use, and then I'm going to have it playing down here for you guys so you guys can watch along with me, and again I will kind of pause and play as I have things to mention. I'm going to be bringing my away suitcase, which is what I got for Christmas last year from my husband. I love this suitcase. It's perfect. I feel like it fits everything really well. I did really love bringing the away suitcase. I feel like it was the perfect size for just my stuff, and I definitely wouldn't need anything bigger than that. So something around that size is perfect. So in my suitcase, I have a bunch of these little organizers that I ordered off of Amazon. I wanted them so I could organize everything into categories in my suitcase. The organizers from Amazon were super handy. I would definitely recommend getting those. They were super cheap. Again, I will link those down below for you guys. I got the blue color, but they also had pink, so I feel like it's kind of fun to get the color of the gender you're having if you know what you're having. But yeah, that really helped me just kind of separate, you know, my outfits for afterbirth, my stuff for baby, and it just helped keep everything really organized and put together. The first container I have over here is going to be what I'm going to be wearing in the hospital. I know some people bring their own hospital gowns, but I'm just gonna wear the one the hospital provides me. Yeah, so I personally did not mind wearing the hospital gown that the hospital gave me. I know some people really like bringing their own. They feel like it's more comfortable. To me, I just felt gross and icky anyway, so I just didn't mind wearing the gown that they provided. And then to wear underneath that, I have this black nursing bra. I also got this off of Amazon. It came in a pack of like 6 in a bunch of different colors, and I brought the black one because it's gonna be bloody, it's gonna be gross. I wanna be able to wash it out, and I know as soon as he's born they're gonna put him on my chest, so I didn't want to wear a nice white one. I did end up using these nursing bras. They were super comfortable, but during actual labor and delivery they just didn't want anything on underneath the hospital gown, so I didn't actually wear it during labor, and when they put him on my chest I just didn't have anything on underneath the gown. But I did use these nursing bras after delivery and for the way home, and I've been using them at the house ever since. They're like the only bras that I'm wearing. I would definitely recommend bringing some to the hospital, but I didn't actually wear them during labor, if that makes sense. Then I have some socks in here. I have just one pair of fuzzy socks that has grippies on it, and then 2 pairs of regular socks that have grips on it. I did wear the regular socks with grips on it. They were super comfortable for during labor and after I had the baby. I don't know why, just wearing socks felt really comfortable to me. Some people may not like wearing socks during labor, but I actually really did enjoy it. So I will link some grippy socks down below for you guys to check out, and I would definitely bring them for my next labor and delivery, so definitely recommend bringing some grippy socks. Then I also have for after delivery, for just being in the hospital room and sleeping and things, this black nightshirt that I got from Target. I did wear this nightshirt the day after I gave birth, so I pretty much wore the gown the majority of my time at the hospital, but I did wear this the last day. It was really comfortable. It was nice to have something easy to put on after I had showered and everything, because I didn't want to put on a hospital gown after showering. So it was nice to have something that was mine, that I had brought, that felt comfortable. So I definitely recommend bringing something just comfy to wear after you shower. And then it also buttons down, so it'll be perfect for nursing, for skin to skin, and obviously the doctors are going to be having to check me and do all kinds of tests and things, so it'll be nice to not have to wear pants. Yeah, the doctors definitely come in and do lots of checks on you throughout your hospital stay, so definitely something that's like a sleep dress type of situation makes it really easy, because I feel like if you had pants on, you would just be having to take them off all the time. So definitely some kind of night shirt or something long to wear is probably the best. And also, I know a lot of people recommend bringing a robe. I'm not really a robe person. I don't wear robes at home. So yeah, I'm not bringing a robe, but that might be something you want to pack. But this is the only thing I have brought to wear in the hospital other than the gown that they're gonna give me. I definitely didn't feel like I needed a robe. Again, I'm just not a robe person. Some people really like their robes, but I didn't feel like I needed one when I was there. Then I have a bag in here full of postpartum care. So I know the hospital pretty much provides everything you need for caring for down there and everything like that, but I have heard a lot of good things about some extra products to bring to the hospital. So now I go through all of my postpartum things that I bring to the hospital. I brought Tux Pags, the Dermaplast spray. I brought a few other things as well. I brought the Frida Mama spray bottle. To be completely honest, I didn't pull out a single one of those things at the hospital. I think part of this is because I did give birth at night. By the time we got into our recovery room, it was already like 11 p.m. I didn't feel like getting out any of those things. The hospital had pretty much all of those things that I had mentioned for me already, so I didn't feel like I needed to get anything out of my bag. But I feel like if I had delivered in the morning, I would have gotten out the Frida Mama spray bottle, and I used that when I got home every single day. It was so much easier to use than the one the hospital gave me. But again, since I delivered at night, it was just late already. I was tired, so I didn't get it out of the bag. But it was definitely handy to have all those postpartum things in there in case I did need them. But I don't know if I will pack them for my next pregnancy, because the hospital literally gave me all of those things. I didn't mind wearing the mesh underwear they gave me. They were fine. The pads they gave me were fine. And then they had the spray and the Tux pads already, so I didn't have to get out the ones that I brought. But I did use all of those things when I got home. So I would recommend maybe not packing them for your hospital, but having like them stashed in your bathroom for when you get home. That way it's all set up and ready to go at home. But at the hospital, I would say, at least for me, I did not need a single one of those things. And then I have some lovely, huge, big black underwear to go over the diapers or over the pads that they give me at the hospital. I also did not wear these big underwear at all. I didn't use them a single time, either at the hospital or here at the house. At the hospital, I just wore the mesh underwear, and then here when I got back home, I just used the diapers that I had mentioned, which I will link down below. But yeah, I just didn't wear these underwear a single time. They just weren't very comfortable to me. Next, in this little bag, I have all of my toiletry essentials, your basic toiletries. I have extra contacts just in case. I have some makeup removing wipes. I did use pretty much everything in my toiletry bag, you know, my toothbrush, toothpaste, contacts, glasses, all that stuff I used. So definitely bring all of your toiletries. The hospital didn't have any shampoo, conditioner, anything like that, so I'm glad I had brought my own of that. So if you plan on showering, definitely bring that stuff just in case your hospital doesn't provide it. But toiletries, definitely make sure you have them. They didn't have any of those for me. Then I have some shower flip-flops for the shower if I decide to use it. I don't think I'm going to be a shower laborer, but we shall see. So I did actually end up using these flip-flops for the shower. I didn't get into the shower during labor, but my hospital required me to shower after I gave birth before we left the hospital, so I definitely wanted to make sure I had something to wear in the hospital shower so it wasn't just my bare feet in the shower, because to me that just sounds gross. So definitely bring flip-flops to shower either during labor or after labor, whatever you decide to do, but definitely bring some cheap flip-flops for sure. Then I also have my little bag of makeup here. I'm just going to throw this in my hospital bag when we're running out out the door. So I ended up being induced. So I was able to get my makeup done and everything at home before we left. And then we got to the hospital and I was induced, and I just kept my makeup on until I gave birth, which was probably 24 hours total. Yeah, I think it was 24 hours. So I just slept in my makeup, slept in my contacts. Usually I do not do that. I hate sleeping in my makeup, but I didn't want to take it off and then have to redo it in the morning. So yeah, I just kept my makeup on, but I feel like I definitely would have put it on if I had gone into labor naturally and gotten to the hospital without makeup on. This is just a personal preference. You obviously do not have to bring makeup if you don't want to, but to me, I wanted my makeup on for all the pictures and everything like that. So definitely a personal preference. And then lastly for me, I have my going home outfit in this container. So for the outfit for going home, I have these pink sweats from Target. I got these a little bit ago and I have been wearing them during pregnancy constantly. So I think they're gonna be really comfortable for going home in. Then I just have this super simple maternity black t-shirt. It has fit me throughout this whole pregnancy, so I know it'll fit me after birth. So I did end up wearing this outfit home and it was very comfortable. I was not uncomfortable at all, but I feel like I definitely overthought my outfit to wear going home. Honestly guys, it really does not matter what you wear going home. You literally walk out to your car, get in the car, and go home. So if you feel the most comfortable in your hospital gown, just wear the hospital gown home. If you feel most comfortable just in pajamas, wear your pajamas. Like, it does not have to look socially acceptable whatever you wear home. This was definitely comfortable, but I feel like maybe I would have picked something a little bit more comfortable, just knowing what I know now, and that literally you just get in your car and go home. I don't know why I thought it had to be this elaborate thought out outfit, but definitely just bring whatever you're feeling the most comfortable in, like I've mentioned, and that should work perfectly fine. And then for shoes, I have my Uggs slippers. I just got these for my birthday this week and I'm obsessed with them already. So if I have time, this is what I'm going to be wearing into the hospital, and will probably be the only shoes I'm bringing other than those flip-flops. So I actually didn't end up bringing these Ugg slippers. I brought my actual Ugg boots and I preferred wearing those a lot more. I just didn't want these to get ruined in the hospital. I just brought my Ugg boots, and I think literally the only times I wore them were into the hospital and then when we left the hospital. When I was actually in labor and stuff, I just wore my socks with the grips on the bottom, and that worked perfectly fine to just walk around the hospital in. Just any kind of shoes to get yourself in the hospital and leave the hospital will work fine. Then I have this little bag of all of my essentials. So I have my phone charger in here. I brought a phone cable that has an extra long cord, so that way it can reach a really long distance in case there's not a plug close to the bed. I think the only thing that I ended up using in this bag was my phone charger, and something that we also brought was like not an extension cord, but like one of those ports that you can plug a bunch of things into. I don't know what it's called, but I'll put an image up here. And that was super helpful because the hospital only had like one outlet that we could plug stuff into, and we had cameras, 2 phones, all kinds of stuff to plug into and charge. So definitely bring one of those. It's not an extension cable. I don't know why it's escaping my mind, but you know what I'm talking about. So now moving on to baby's things, I have a little pack of his clothes right here. So next I go through a bunch of outfits that I ended up packing for him to the hospital. And to be honest, guys, I literally only used one outfit, and that was to take him home. When we were in the hospital, basically all they do is keep them in a diaper and a swaddle. You do not need to put your baby in a bunch of outfits when you're at the hospital, and it just feels kind of unnecessary because all you're doing is changing them and then putting them back to sleep. I put him in one of these outfits to go home, and that was it. And then we also had a swaddle that I used for his announcement picture for Instagram. Those are the only things that I used that I packed for him. I didn't use any of the diapers, rash cream, lotion, any of that, just because the hospital had it all. But definitely pack as many outfits as you want to bring. I know it just felt comfortable to me to bring a bunch of outfits for him, just because it's fun, but in reality I only ended up using one of them. So keep that in mind if you're trying to pack light. And I feel like next time for our next kid, I'll probably only bring the one outfit. I say that now, but then I'll probably overpack again. Yeah, just something to keep in mind that you really only need one outfit for going home. Then we have his diaper bag. So this looks exactly like the Fawn design diaper bag, but it is a knockoff from Amazon. So now I go and talk through a bunch of stuff that I have in our diaper bag. And honestly, guys, I don't think I pulled a single thing out of here because all it really had was diapers, wipes, more outfits for him, just little stuff like that. And the hospital has all of the things you need. And again, I only put him in one outfit. Like, I don't think I reached in the diaper bag for a single thing. So I would suggest definitely packing way lighter than you think you need to pack. I can tend to be an overpacker, so I knew I would have a bunch of stuff I wasn't gonna use. If you wanna bring just literally one suitcase full of stuff, you would honestly be fine. Next time I probably won't bring a single thing for baby other than maybe like an outfit for a picture for Instagram and maybe like a cute sign to announce the name. Yeah, you really don't need anything for baby. The hospital has basically everything you need. Okay, so that is everything that I did and didn't use at the hospital. Again, honestly, if I can give you one piece of advice, it's just pack lighter than you think. One thing I would recommend though is to bring more snacks. I wish I had had more snacks for after giving birth to baby. The hospital food honestly is like the worst food I have ever eaten in my life. It just did not taste good. Since we gave birth during COVID, we couldn't have guests, so people could bring us food, but Jacob would have to go down to the lobby and get the food from them. So I wish we had had people bring us literally every single meal, just because the food inside the hospital is the worst. So it would have been nice to just either have more snacks packed or just have meals brought to us, or have Jacob go out and get meals. I feel like for our next baby, I will definitely not be eating any hospital food, just because you already feel so gross, and then eating the gross food on top of that just doesn't help. And he's starting to cry. All right, so this little guy decided to wake up, so I'm going to sign off. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up for more baby content and to see more videos with this little guy in it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. You say bye? Are you smiling?
Well, I just can't explain what it is.